Hey Capricorn, welcome to your October 2025 reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I actually wasn't about to do this reading. I was about to go get on with my day, but I got my own message to say this one can happen now. So let's do it. I'm starting with an oracle card from the Soul Coaching Oracle deck. And then we'll move on to the tarot. All right, thank you, Spirit Messages that are of the light, the best and highest good of all for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for October 2025. Thank you. Enthusiasm, but for some reason I don't feel like we're done there, Capricorn, so let's just see if anything else wants to come out. Oh, that's going to be too many. 2, 3. Surrender, bottom of the deck. Delight. I'm going to put these back, but delight, energy, compassion, and gratitude. Put them under surrender. Wisdom also came out last. But the three that actually flipped over was enthusiasm, success, and beauty. The enthusiasm card being covered in butterflies really is making me think transformational energy, as is the last 3 readings I've done, where it's very much spoken to big shifts in people's lives in October. So I feel like there's something here about leaning into and almost surrendering to the things that, you feel enthusiastic about. That's going to bring in success for you, but also allow you to see the beauty of your life, the beauty of the world around you. There's something about shifting away from traditional paths of success. That's also very similar to the Sagittarius reading that I've just done. But something about shifting away from a traditional path of success, of working hard. What I wanted to say is like that real hustle culture kind of thing. But as I went to say working hard or hardly working came through. And I think the hardly working piece isn't a dig at you, Capricorn. It is the idea of how could we create a new path to success that feels like hardly working, that feels like surrender, that feels like leaning into enthusiasm and beauty of the world around us. And there's some wisdom in this that you already hold. You are a very hard worker. So I feel like there's a piece here of, because you're a hard worker and you almost enjoy that, or you do enjoy that, maybe I shouldn't say almost, this is easier for you to lean into. And in some ways that seems counterintuitive, because in some ways it should be harder for you to lean into. So I don't quite know, but I'm getting like you're leading the way. You know the way. You know the way. You have the wisdom. But can you surrender to that? And yes is what's coming in. You can, because you can, and you will, because you know success is at the end of that road. That the path has shifted. The path has shifted. I'm covered in goosebumps. I don't know if you can see that, Capricorn. The path has shifted. Wow. Okay, well, let's go to the tarot then, and I guess we'll start with the unfolding path, since the path has shifted. So Ace of Pentacles, that was also, and Tower. God, getting a lot of the same energy today, which I guess since we're speaking about the same month is maybe not surprising, but where are we? And Two of Cups. All right, Spirit, what do you want Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising to know about this new path to success? The Hanged Man has come out in every reading. I literally just said in Sagittarius' reading, I feel like I could pull the Hanged Man and the Emperor out for every reading this month. Last month it was the Hermit. This month it is the Hanged Man. The path is shifting and you're seeing this. And it's something to do with your perspective on this. Like I was just saying, the wisdom that you naturally hold around work and success and the enthusiasm you already have for that, but like you're feeling, there's the Emperor. So maybe this is real like divine masculine energy shift, because they would be the ones typically like driving and working hard towards success. So there's something there about, a new way. And it's feeling like it's actually a balance. It's the divine masculines balancing their feminine energies, which would very much be enthusiasm and passion and play and beauty and surrender and trust in receiving. I'm taking that card. It's a new way. The song, I don't even know what it's called. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me is coming through, and I'm feeling good. Michael Bublé, maybe? Wow. Thank you, Spirit. What else do you want Capricorn to know? Thank you. Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That also has been a bit of a message today, but we'll just see what these cards are first before we come back to that. Capricorn, I can't remember if I said it at the start. There will be an extended part of this reading available in the link below if you want to check that out, but let's keep going for now. We had the Strength at the bottom of the deck before. It is back, but we also have the Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords. Nine of Swords is very much up in your head, anxiety, things keeping you up at night. And the Five of Swords is like chaos and conflict. But do you know what's coming through here? It's someone out for themselves. I don't know if this is you, but like a win at all costs kind of energy. It was the other side of Strength. Let me just put them how they came out and have a think about what's coming through there. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, a win at all costs, which feels very different to the energy we already had. And in fact, feels like it wouldn't be successful. Win at all costs. Let's maybe clarify that a little bit. Under the Four of Pentacles, we actually have the Six of Wands, which is success, the Lovers, and the Magician. And then the Empress. All right, they've got a message. So we're leaving those out. We'll come back to that. That feels more like this energy. Balancing out divine masculine, divine feminine energy within you to allow success to come in with that real Empress energy of trust and flow and surrender. The Lovers here, this could be partnership, union, making a decision to lean into this energy. Absolutely could be a romantic relationship as well, versus this, which is like gripping onto the old way of being, a win at all costs because I'm too scared. I'm too scared to do this. So this new path for you, as much as you have the wisdom and you will lean into this most easily, and maybe that, okay, I won't clarify. It's now making sense what I said before. You have the most potential to lean into this path the easiest because of your focus on success, Capricorn. But you also have the potential to really struggle with this because of the word indoctrinated is wanting to come through, because of how indoctrinated you have been into the way the world works. And so letting go of that and risking success is not something you feel particularly comfortable surrendering to, and will take a lot of strength and trust. But it absolutely is what's being asked of you this month, Capricorn, is to lean into the things that light you up. And maybe that, just thinking of a conversation I had this morning with a Capricorn, maybe what those things are has shifted for now for you. Maybe it is much more leaning into, I think I said play before. We don't have a play card here. I just split to adventure, voyage, embracing, fulfillment. Yeah, maybe it's the things that look much less like what you might have thought previously would be those things. Maybe right now it's actually more about enjoying your life. Someone else had that message, possibly Libra, maybe Scorpio. I feel like that will flow into, energetically, that's what helps anyway, but I also feel like leaning into that energy more is actually going to open this path up to be something that looks to be headed towards something that you would consider success, not just as like I personally, as a Taurus moon and sun and Libra rising, that is all about pleasure and enjoying life and Venus kind of energy, would consider success life full of enjoyment, not what my bank account looks like. It's like, am I enjoying the beautiful parts of life? I'm feeling right now, Capricorn, that you're needing to lean more into that energy, which is very much opposite to how you might traditionally operate. This has something to do with your healing. But again, just to reiterate, it is also your path to success. All right, Capricorn, we're going to dive deeper now, go into the extended. Again, if you're unable to join us there, trust that what you're meant to receive in this message you have, and yeah, lean into the beauty of a life in October, Capricorn. It unlocks paths beyond your wildest imagination that will bring about success in all ways.